breakfast is my scrambled eggs casserole with the turkey sausage and bacon in it. For lunch, I'm having my egg roll bowl that I prepped, and today I put some of the G. Hughes sugar-free Yum Yum sauce on it. Now, I make my own Yum Yum sauce, like when we have fish tacos and whatnot, but I thought I would give it a try. This is the first time I tried it, and it is pretty good. And I'm sitting back here. I think I'm going to make these chocolate brownies. I'll show it to you if you want to screenshot it. They're made with Splenda, which I'm going to use Truvia, because we were wanting some. I said, well, let me look at this. It's this cookbook, the one I just thrifted. Splenda recipes. So everything in here is sugar-free. There's tons of recipes, but I think we're going to make this next week. So I'm having an afternoon snack of one of my pumpkin spice muffins. I'm going to cut it into little pieces to eat it. Make it last longer and go down easier. So here is supper tonight. This is my small plate. And it looks like more food than what I measured. So I measured 2/3 cup of macaroni and cheese, my homemade baked macaroni and cheese, that's all that is, and 1/3 cup of October beans. And then I put me some little green beans on the side. So the macaroni and the beans, that's 1 cup of food. Don't it look like a lot more? So anyway, I am over when my numbers, I've already tracked everything. I just did make enough protein today, but I'm over on my carbs, and that's because of this macaroni and cheese. But it's Meatless Monday, and we're not going to have the same meatless thing every week. Macaroni and cheese, it's got good protein in it with the eggs and the cheese. Even in the milk, there's protein. So, and there's some carbs in the beans, but they're good carbs. So anyway, I don't feel bad about my supper at all. I think it's a good supper. So coming up next, you you will see a Hobby Lobby haul. What can I say? I'll talk about it then, so stay tuned if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Okay, so this was not a planned trip, but I can't remember who, because my memory is shot, told me Hobby Lobby was having this great sale. I said, yeah, I'll probably end up going. I wasn't. I went out this morning. I got Sebastian's with UPS store. Let them package it up the whole 9 yards. It's worth to pay it. Since he's not going to get to come down, I sent all his Christmas gifts up there. And then I had to go to the Dollar Tree to get a birthday card, because his birthday is this week, the week before Christmas. And send him some money for his birthday, because we've got to keep them separate. There ain't no sense to put them both together. He can't help he was born that close. And listen, I'm drinking coffee. I flew in the door and started on supper, because what I got to make takes time. My macaroni and cheese takes a long time in the oven, and my October beans will take a long time in the Instant Pot. But I got all that going, so I come in here to sit down. But I had to make my coffee because, coffee. I don't usually drink when I haul, but I had made it, and I'm not going to let it get cold. So I went out, and then I come in, and I was done. When I went back to the post office to mail those letters, because I just don't trust my postman, postwoman. It's somebody different, I think, all the time, to get my envelopes out of there and not lose them. I've just had not a good experience since my regular postman retired a couple years back. It's just been terrible. So I felt better taking them to the post office, especially since it had money in it. So anyway, I was not going back out. I really was not going to Hobby Lobby. Was not leaving the house. Well, I was supposed to have gotten some bandaging supplies for my legs. She said if I didn't get it Saturday, I'd get it Monday. Well, she sent me home with some supplies to get me through till then. Well, they never showed up. So it was about 20 to 4, and I told David, because my left leg hadn't been wrapped up all day, because she didn't give me a big medicated pad for this, and I'm not going to put the gauze on it, because it will stick, trust me. And so it's just been loose and draining, soaking my socks again. Well, I told David, I said, you reckon I should call them and see if I can get some supplies or something? Because I don't know if this is going to come today or not. So I called and had to leave a message with the nurse. Well, she called me back, real quick. And she goes, I apologize. She said, but your order did not transmit. So I was there Thursday, been waiting on a shipment of supplies that was never even fully ordered. So she said, how far away are you? I said, about 10 minutes. She said, I'll have your supplies ready. So I had to get dressed. Not this. I did put my little dress uniform dress. And went and got that. Well, I have to pass right by the shopping center where Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Sam's, a big old shopping center where that is. And so when I come out of the doctor's, I was like, let me look at the Hobby Lobby website just to make sure mine has the stuff on sale, because they could be different. I don't know if they go state to state. I don't know how it is. So they had 60 and 70% off Christmas stuff and 40% off some paper stuff. So everything with the exception of 2 things was on sale. And after I show you everything, I'm going to tell you how much I spent. But I'm going to tell you on my receipt how much it says I saved. I did not plan this, but when I went in, I got carried away. Now, I could have spent hundreds of dollars building me a new tree because they had gorgeous stuff. And it was a reasonable price. But I've got so many themes of trees in my building already. And now I got a new theme with the owls. I don't need to create another one. So next year I'm going to use my, I can't remember what it's called. It's my whimsical one that I used year before last for Sebastian. I think it was year before last for Sebastian. And I'm going to use it again because I feel whimsical already a year early. So without further ado, let us see what I bought. So I bought these. They're not sugar-free, but they're cinnamon. And I thought I'd put them back there in my craft room because I'm getting tired of chewing gum. And one of these ain't going to hurt me. I mean, it's like 60 calories for 5 of them. So what would that be, 10 calories for one? And I just hope they're not hot. It's old-fashioned cinnamon. They're called sanded drops. I'm trying to feel them. I think they might be sanded with sugar or maybe cinnamon flavor. I don't know. But I just hope they're not hot cinnamon. Used to, at Dollar General, they had these cinnamon discs and they had butterscotch discs in a Lifesavers tube roll. And those cinnamon candies were the best. They didn't have a hole in the middle. They were round like a Lifesaver, but then they were like indented in the middle. Do y'all remember those? I can't remember what they were named. I wish they still sold those things because I would get them. I used to eat those things when I worked over at where me and David worked together. So anyway, I got me some candy. And then I found this German chocolate cake coffee. It was that candy was $1.99. It was not on sale. This was $2.99. But it just sounded, it's like Granny Gertrude. Chocolate cake with coconut. I had to try it because it just sounds so good. I'm going to put it in my little reusable K-Cup thing. So I'm going to try that. And yep, that's the only thing I got that wasn't on sale. Everything else was on sale. So I'll show you what was not Christmas first. So everything labeled the Paper Studio was 40% off. So this was $5.99, 40% off. It's just, you can see the pretty papers. I just thought those were pretty. And then these were all 40% off. $4.99, just a bunch of die cuts. That one. That one. And get a hold of it. That one. So those are all 40% off. And I'll just show you this big old thing. This big old candle. Oh, it smells so good. It's called Christmas Joy Coconut Wax Blend. Somebody, look at there. Somebody dug their fingers in it. You see that? Somebody dug their fingers in my candle, but it didn't have one of them papers on it, and I wanted it, and it was the only one. The rest of them was the pine smell, and I just wasn't sure. It smelled good, but I wasn't sure. Well, anyway, this was $19.99 for 70% off, and I do remember it rang up to $6. You can't buy that size of candle at Marshall's for $6. No. And my little candle I got burning in there now is just about to the bottom, so I'm going to need another one. And I got these to go on next year's tree. I love candy canes on a tree, but you know, sometimes you put real candy canes on there and the heat from the light kind of melts them, gets them kind of gooey. I've had that happen before. But I got these because the colors are red and kind of a turquoise and white, and these will go perfect with it. And these were $13.99, 70% off. I got these for our party. Check out the little snowman skewers in case we want to do like some kind of cheese thingy. I don't know, some kind of hors d'oeuvre with a pick. And they were $6.99, 70% off. Are you catching a theme here? This, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might need it for my tier tray. I don't know. It don't go with coffee, but it'll go somewhere. And I thought, if I don't put it in my stash, I will see something that I want to do, and I would not have gotten it. And it was $3.99, 70% off. These I got just because I was wanting one on that craft I was working on. I don't like the way it turned out, so I trashed it. I just trashed it. My gingerbread house, I didn't like it, not one bit, but I wanted one of these for the door. And I thought, in case I ever need another one, I'll get these. $2.99, 70% off. These I got for that little tree that I have in here in the living room on that little small table. If you watched my decorations video, it's the one where I have the little, it's on my little table, little small tree with the homemade ornaments on it from the gift tags. Anyway, the gift tags are all in these like muted red and greens, and I thought those would be real pretty to add. They needed a little something extra on the tree, so I'm gonna put them on there. I'll probably put them on there this year. I don't need to wait till next year. But they were $4.99, 70% off. Now these, I'm gonna wait until next year. They have a whole little section of My Little Christmas for little small trees. I don't know if y'all knew that, but they do all kind of little ornaments and decorations and things. Well, I found this. I thought that was pretty. I thought it was prettier than that thing I got at the Dollar Tree. And it was $2.99, 70% off. Then check out all these. These were all 70% off. $6.99 gingerbread men. Ain't them cute? And just miscellaneous Christmas, $5.99. And then $5.99 for little snowmen. And $6.99 for more snowmen. And I got those for that white Dollar Tree Christmas tree in there under my TV, so I can really decorate it up. I can take off those old wooden things I painted a couple years ago just to have something for the tree, and leave the little ornaments that a subscriber sent me, and then add these to it. It'll be nice and full. I'm excited about that. And then I found this. This don't look Christmassy to me. That's why I got it. It's a new dish drying mat. The two I've got now are old as Methuselah, and I just, when I'm washing one, then I put it and then I put the other one in the little hamper, and I go back and forth, and I thought, well, I could use a new one. The other ones were kind of Christmassy, and I didn't want a Christmassy one, but it was $7.99. Say it with me, 70% off. So it's a nice 14 by 21 inch. So that'll be the perfect size. And then I'll show you this. This was, I got this to go in my Santa stop here. You put it in a little thing. It'll slide up and down because it's taped together. But I thought that was cute. I have a potted plant that like kind of dies back in the winter but comes back full bloom. I can't remember what it was called. I've had it for years. You can't kill it. And I'm going to put that in there. It's right at the top of my steps. But this was $15.99, 70% off. I do remember seeing it ring up. It was $4.80. And then, let's see, what else we got here? Oh, I found this in the crafts. There was only one of them, a little top hat, in case I decide to make a little snowman. He might need a little top hat. $2.99, 70% off. Then I found these because I want a little tree for my kitchen over there where my plants are. Maybe I could do something with my plants and put me a little tree over there, and I kind of want it in a kitchen. Ooh, let me get some coffee, child. Y'all about to let me forget that was over there. In a kitchen thing. So I found these. So I got 3 of these. These little cutting boards. 2 of them say Noel, and one of them says ho ho ho. That's the only 2 things that they said. But I thought those were awful cute to hang on a tree. I don't know if that's what they're for, but that's what I think they're used for. $3.99. Oh, it says they're food safe. $3.99, 70% off. And then they also had these. Check this out. How cute is that? This one says, fa la la, joy, and ho ho ho. And these are also $3.99. Yeah, 70% off. But I happen to think, that bag of old Christmas cookie cutters? I said I'd put them on a tier tray. I'll put a string, some of this jute twine on there and put them on my Christmas tree. I plan on getting one. Whether it's after Christmas this year or new for next year, I don't know. And then I found this. There was only one of them. You make a paper chain, but you can see it, the edge, see there? Oh, Lord, my fingers are terrible. And then it pops into that right there. I thought me and Sebastian could make that. And there was only one, but I guess one would probably be big enough. But isn't that cool? $1.99, 70% off. All the Christmas crafts were 75% off. 70%. Am I saying 70 or 75? 70. They're Christmas decor, tableware, all that stuff, and crafts, 70% off. 3/4 of their Christmas stuff, 70% off. And then the rest of it is 60%. Yes. And then, the last thing I got. This is a reindeer pom-pom kit. It says it makes 6. It just says don't forget the glue. Isn't that cute? And then this jumping character kit. There's a reindeer, a Santa Claus, and an elf. But you see the little thing? You know how you stick them down and then they pop up? I thought I would get these for me and Sebastian next year because he didn't get to come this year. So I feel for certain he's going to be here next year. And whether he comes in November or December, I got us a Christmas craft to do. And these were $2.99. Guess it, 70% off. So that's everything. I tell you, I could have bought a lot more, but I just couldn't justify it. I justified this because this is all going to get used. Now, what I spent was $65.48. way down here at the bottom, it says total savings, $110.36. Blurry, blurry. It's gonna stay blurry, ain't it? Woo, okay, it says it. $110.36. No way under the shining sun would I ever paid $180 for what I just laid out in front of you. That don't even sound possible. That's why I go to thrift stores. I can afford thrift stores and the Dollar Tree. And big savings like this. I can afford that. But if Hobby Lobby don't have sales, forget about it. Unless there's just something I need for some specific something I'm doing, I can't pay full price at Hobby Lobby. This is how I got to go. This is how I got to roll. So anyway, well, that will do it for me. I'm filming this before I had my supper, so you've already seen it. I just haven't had it yet. So I'm sure it was good. So that is all I know for today. This is Monday. Tomorrow is our Are You Feeling Salty This Holiday collab. It is me and Joan and Edie and Sandy. We're all doing something with salt. So tune in the morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Go check everybody out and see what everybody's making. I'm going to give y'all a heads up. My video is a hot flipping mess. I messed up. It was... It's terrible. But you know what? I just left it like it is. I was not going to redo it just because it wasn't perfect. No. Y'all used to it by now. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to start editing this video and finish up on my coffee. And I'll see you back. There ain't going to be no haul tomorrow night to show you. I'm stapling my feet to the floor. Let me tell you this. Okay, for I know I'm keeping you a long time on a what I eat video, but you know what? Just sit there just another minute. That made me think. Talking about stapling my feet to the floor so I can't leave. There's this church. I'm not going to tell you no denomination because I don't want to throw shade at none of them because it has nothing to do with his denomination. It has to do with his character. Years ago, and you know stuff gets through to around the churches. You don't need to act like there ain't no gossip that runs from church to church because people goes to the church and people's gossipers, and if you know somebody, and then they go to that church, and then they tell their friends, and then they tell their, you know how it goes. I mean, it's just a fact of life. We all talk. Okay, so this preacher up at this church, and I know the church, they was wanting him out of there. He nailed his shoes to the pulpit, said he wasn't going nowhere. Yes. So I'm going to nail my shoes to the floor because I ain't going nowhere. Oh my gosh. I tell you. Is that a Southern thing? I don't know. So I should actually see you tomorrow night for what I eat. But I will see you Wednesday for menu plan and grocery haul. I've been working on that menu today. So I will see you then. Hope you had a good weekend and a good Monday. Back at it. Back to the old grindstone. So, okay. I'll see you on my next video.